Welcome to this tutorial. So today I'm going to be teaching you on how to design this Christmas carol flyer design. As you can see, this is what we are going to be designing today. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. And for the sake of time, we will not be writing most of the things here, but I'm going to show you the important part of it. So you have to watch this tutorial to the end in order to receive the value. So now let's dive into the tutorial. So the first thing we have to do is to create our, our document. So we'll be making use of 5 by 5 inches. Then we'll come to create over here. Just leave every other things. Then create. Then before I continue, I'm making use of Adobe Photoshop 2023. So your interface might be different from mine, but it's still the same thing. Okay, so we are going to import our first image, and I'm going to come over here. See that I come to File, then click on Place Embedded. Then from Place Embedded, I'm going to look for our files. Okay, so we click on it, or I just go to the folder and just drag it. So we are going to be making use of two methods in this place. So this is the logo. I'm clicking on Alt now. I want to expand it a little bit. Okay. So as I said earlier, I'm going to be changing some things here in order to save our time. So I want to change my font. This is my control panel. So this is the font I make use of. Okay, let's check the second one. Let's start. Okay, let's just have the salvation here. So I'm going to reduce this size by clicking on Alt. Then I'm going to drag this a little bit. Moreover, there are hierarchies in design. Please, I'm sorry if you are hearing any background noise. The hierarchy in design, so I'm going to be using this thing for this particular one. Sorry. So let's change the color. We're going to be making use of color black. Then don't like how it is. Let's try bold. Since this is the church name, Salvation. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. Then I'm just going to type anything as an address, just like this. And I'm going to reduce this. Let's make use of regular. I'm going to reduce the font. That is divided by 2. That should give us 7.5, right? So I'm trying to teach you hierarchy in this place now. There are hierarchy in design. Um, the font size we use for the church name should be different from the font size we use for the address, and even the font type. So that is what I just did now. I'm going to clip this together by picking it together. Then I come to my control panel. Then I click on this place to align the text. But I don't like what I'm seeing here, so I think I have to go back, remove this full stop. Then I'm going to highlight everything together. Then centralize it. Okay, I think we are good to go. So I told you I'm going to be changing some things there, but we are still going to have the same style, the same results. So let's continue without wasting much of our time. So I'm going to duplicate this by Ctrl G, this salvation over here. Then I'm going to write this particular text, youth wing. The main purpose of this tutorial is not to waste your time, but to just pass out the values that is on this particular flyer. So Ctrl G again for this. Then we are going to change this to present. Okay, so this present now is in capital letter. So I'll come over here. Just try to locate your properties. This is where my own is. Then there is a particular this thing here. Type option. So I'm going to make use of this. So can you see what I'm doing right now? So that is number one thing. Number two thing is this spacing. I'm going to give it some spacing to expand the text. Can you see what I'm doing right now? Okay. And your alignment is very, very important. If you notice, I'm trying to make sure everything is at the center. Let's go. So we have Christmas Carol, right? So let's have our font again. Then is it capital letter or small letter? Okay. Okay, I think our settings here is affecting us, so I have to take it off. At times when you do any settings, it will still be fixed, so you have to undo them. Just like this, I pick my text now, it's still bringing the features I use for present, so I have to take it back. So let's continue. That is wrong now. Oh my god, it's still there. Why now? Christmas. Okay. So I'll just enlarge this a little bit. Ctrl G. Then we have our carol. This is one of the most important. This is one of the important parts of this design. So I want to give it all my best. Why is this thing still doing me like this? Okay, so can we continue? See, there is a particular font I use for this. Actually, if you need access to all my fonts, just just comment so that I can know how to get it across to everyone. So this is the font I will be using. Actually, the name of this font is called Christmas Squad. So this is the font I will be using. Just follow me closely, then we are good to go. Actually, if you are not on our WhatsApp group for more content, you can actually check the video description to join our WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is it. Now I'm going to enlarge this font. Click on Ctrl Alt. What is wrong? Am I not picking it? Okay, this is my system. So I think I can change this thing to, let's try 50. Is the main text right? Let me check this thing. Okay, I use 60 here. So we are going to use 62. So there's hierarchy in design, as I said earlier. So can you see the creativity around this thing? We use 60 for that, right? Let's try using 40 for this. Okay, 40 is good for this. Why I used 30 for this? It's too much. Let's use 20 then. Good. I don't know if you just, the main reason for this tutorial is just for you to understand the concepts behind this. Whether you are using a phone or a system, you can actually achieve this. So I want this thing to, okay, let's copy this. Copy or Ctrl J. Then we are going to have service here. But this service, I'm going to use my general font for it. I'm going to reduce the size. Okay, I think 10 will be okay. Good, interesting, right? So now the next thing to look out for is that these text must be in alignment with each other. And the only way you can do that is by picking this text, hold your shift, then pick this text, your service. Then you can come to your control panel here and you can see this size here. You can see my mouse, right? So I click on it, it's going to align it. So I told you alignment, as I said earlier, alignment is very, very important in your design. So that is it about this. So can we continue? Yes, let's continue. Then I'm going to ignore some things here. Okay, let's have the theme. After the theme, we are going to stop then. I will arrange, finish up the design. I actually have two types of these fonts on my system. So that is why it's like this. Now let's have the theme. So this is the theme, right? You see, everything is just at the center. Yes, you have to make sure everything is at the center. Messiah, the Prince of Peace. We just copy the text. Don't forget, I don't want to waste our time here. I don't want to waste our time at all. And I still want to pass the value across to us. And on this design, I only make use of 3 fonts. Yes, please take note. I think 12 is okay for this. Let's try 13. Let's try 15. Okay, I think 15 is okay. Let's double click on this. Then I want to reduce the spacing between them. Okay, sorry. Okay. So we are good to go, right? Okay, good. So let's do something to this. I think I love it like this. So we are going to have our rectangle tool. So we can come here. I believe you can see my mouse, so we'll pick your rectangle tool. Then I'm just going to highlight this a little bit. Can you see the concept? Okay. Then okay. This is our layer, right? And right now this thing is not showing our theme. That is because the layer the shape we just draw now is on top of the text. Do you understand? So I'm going to bring this shape below the text. Now this is the text. Now it should appear now, but because we are having black color, and so if we are to change this text color, then we should be able to see the text. Okay, we'll come to color, then we'll drag, pick white. Can you see what I'm talking about? So adobing is like this. You see, we are not going to see it, but we have to bring down the shape, then we should be able to see what we are doing. Okay, so now I'm going to stop here while I work on the design. So let's finish the design now on the editing. Okay, good. So this is what we have, right? Coming. think I've forgotten this color. Actually, I have to pick that color from that design. So let's arrange this. Oh, now let me bring out my content that I will be using for this design. So this is the materials I'm going to be making use of for this design. And there are ways to every of these things. So I'm going to be making use of this first. Okay, beautiful, right? Okay, let's try this first. Sorry. So I want to reduce this size. So enter. Then to the back. If you want to take it to the back, the easiest way, just click on Ctrl Shift. This sign that you are seeing on your listing, this bracket that you are seeing on your screen right now. So that is what you are going to make use of. So if you want to bring it back, just click on Ctrl plus that other sign. So I believe you can see that on your screen. So we'll click on Ctrl G to duplicate this. So after that, we are going to move this to the other end. Or better still, just hold your shift, then you just drag like that. So we are going to click on Ctrl T. We want to turn it to a transformation mode, Ctrl T. Then after that, right click on it. Then you click on flip horizontal. So can you see the concept? Then click on enter, or you click on this mark over here. So you have to make sure that this thing aligned with this. You see, can you see the space between this? And you see that it's the same. So these are those things that you must consider. Okay. So the next thing here is our cap. Let's have our cap. This is our cap, right? So I'm going to reduce this a little bit. So right click on flip again. Then I'm going to rotate this. Wow, can you see? Now if you notice something, this place is kind of vacant, right? This place. So I'm going to do something now. I'm going to pick my rectangle tools. So I've picked my rectangle tools. Then I'm going to draw a rectangle here. So I'm planning on creating a shadow. Just hold your shift if you want to drag. Hold your shift. So, but before that, let's change this color. this Christmas color. So we can either change our color from here, or you can go to your properties, you will see color. So when you change that, so I'm going to make use of this code CE1713. CE1713. So this is the code I will be making use of. It's making sense, right? Yes, it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, so can we continue? Now this is our text, right? We'll come to filter, go to your blur, then click on Gaussian blur. Then you convert to smart object. So we are going to increase this radius. So let's try 25. So now this is it, right? And if you notice, it's at the top of this cap. So we are going to drag this. You can see my layer, right? So I'm going to put it like nice. Now at the at the bottom of this cap. So we'll just try to adjust a little bit so that we can have a shadow here. So let's continue. Yes, we are getting there. Okay, what next? So this shape over here, we are going to be making use of it. Yes, I just want us to have the value. Let's just have the value and just leave this tutorial. So I'm not going to do more on this. I'm just going to arrange it. I don't know if you understand me. Okay, now let's continue. Now the last thing here is this. So if you notice, we have a lot of things here, and I only make use of just one thing from this design. So I'm going to be showing you through the process now. Are you with me? So the first thing I'm going to do now is you can see this layer, right? You can see my mouse under this layer. You will click on this box over here. So double click on it. Then we are going to crop this image. Now we click on crop. This is crop over here. So we are going to adjust this because we only need this. This is what we need from this design. Okay, so we make sure that this is perfect. So no, we're not going to cancel. So as it is like this, we'll come to file. We are going to export this, export as. So we are going to export it as PNG. And just try to rename it with another name. So this has been exported. Then we'll come back to our file. Then we are going to delete this. Then we are now going to come over here, place embedded. And we are going to bring that file we just saved. Okay, this is right. Okay, good. So now we are going to click on Ctrl T to a transformation mode. Right click on it, then click on flip horizontal. Then when you are done, it's either you click on enter or you come to this place over here, this mark. Okay, so we are going to reduce this file a little bit. So we are going to reduce this file, reduce it. So after reducing, we are going to rotate this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing right now. Okay, good. And that is how we have this result. So as you can all see, that is the main thing in this design. So every other thing are just text. They are just text. Oh, okay, the final one is the star. Sorry. Okay, so let's work on the star. I think I have to come to my download. Okay, this is the star. So let's work on the star. So I'm going to change this color of this star to red. So I will come to this place over here. You can see my mouse, right? Add the layer style. Then we'll click on color overlay. So click on color overlay. Then the red is here. We are still making use of the same color, CE1713. So that is it. So this is what I did. I just come over here, Ctrl G, Ctrl J. I think the stars are too big. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe, and you can also share this video with your friends. You can also share this video with your friends. So click on Ctrl T. Sorry, we have to go back. No, making use of vertical here. Okay, good. So this is what I did. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial.